So I have three servers with a bunch of members. I've got a couple thousand on each. I've got, actually, I think we're at, 7,000 total on all of them. I've started servers up and had no problem whatsoever getting members on them. So the big thing you're probably wondering is, how did I do it? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you the list of the things that I have found that are most efficient to least efficient in getting new members and getting people to actually stick around. So without further ado, let's get into it. So number one, I want to talk about the most important thing for when you go through and you start advertising your server, is it when people join, there's a certain level that every Discord server needs to be at, and when people join, they kind of expect this. So even if you have a small server, this one used to be small, it's not really anymore, basically, you've really just got to make sure it looks professional. And now, I know it's not really a way to get members. I'll get to that in a second. But I really can't stress the importance of, if you don't have this, you are not going to be doing much. You're not going to be keeping your members. So the first way that I have found by far is the most efficient that gets thousands upon thousands of people is if you make a YouTube video. Maybe you have something like, I don't know. I've used to have videos about explaining tutorials for stuff. I've had videos talking about computer parts on another channel. If you just advertise your Discord, maybe put it in the side and they have a little pop-up that says, hey, join my Discord server. That gets more members than any of these other options combined. So, I mean, if you don't have a YouTube channel, that's not a problem. I've included something else in here to, counteract that. If you have buddies that have a YouTube channel or Twitch or something along the line of social media, you make sure you get them to promote it, and they can actually help grow the server a lot more. So next up, let's talk about the next option. So partnerships are a good way to actually get people. If you don't know, you just copy and paste a message. Some people like to add everyone's. Basically mutual advertisement in each server. The problem with this is there's a lot of people that may join, but the other thing is, if you don't have a good message, or you don't have a big enough server and your server isn't big and their server isn't big, you're not going to see any results. So the problem with that is it actually ends up getting a little bit of inactive members, and of course you have to tag everyone, which kind of decreases activity altogether. So the next option I want to talk about is basically a simple way of doing something, and I'm actually going to use a server that I don't actually own. This is my boy right here. This is Tom, or I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember his name. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna be like using his video. Zulu. And basically what he does is we play PUBG on the server. We love to chill out and play PUBG. As you can see, I was talking to people at the gym. But we like to play PUBG on here. And this server is solely from playing on a much larger server. And just, hey, if someone's really good, we invite them. Now, this is not going to get the absorbent amount of members that you're looking for when it comes to mind. But just keep that you can actually get high quality members that actually contribute a lot to the server without actually having to put a lot of work into organizing it. Just basically centered around gaming. Now, I would say this is kind of important for gaming, but I've seen it work with a couple other style servers as well. So just keep that in mind. If you invite people on a one-on-one kind of basis because you appreciate something about them individually for their skill and not just mass advertising, then you actually can grow a pretty strong community. Yes, the community may be strong. You may not have a lot of members, but I personally feel like a stronger community is much better. And so next up, as I said, DM advertising is not a good way to go, simply because it's actually illegal, and according to Discord, it'll get you banned. So if you're wanting to DM advertise, yes, it gets nice results, but just keep in mind that anybody can report you at any time, and it is specifically said in the Discord terms of service that it is unsolicited advertising, and you will get your account banned. So if you really are wanting to risk it, I would say there's other options that would save you more time than the time it takes you to get banned and make another account. There are other options that are more easy to do this and get more members, perfectly fine according to Discord, following all the rules. And also, it's really annoying to whoever's getting it. But I mean, if you're watching this video, you probably don't care about that, sadly. So social media, finally, as I said, I've talked about YouTube, but I really, a Twitter can be a really good way to say, like, hey, what do you want to do on my Discord server? You could just do a poll or something, and you could just include the link, and people would be like, oh, what's this poll about? And they want to find out more information. So I've seen a couple Twitters, Instagrams, things like that actually help a server out a lot. So that's a really good way to do it. And finally, partnerships. If you have like a YouTuber that you want to pay money, hey, I'll pay you like $50, and this is someone that maybe has a lot of subscribers. If you make a video and you talk about my server in the beginning or something, you basically get instant advertising right there. You get people to start hopping on and they wanting to check it out, and you just get a broad audience. And yes, you have to pay a little bit, but I'm sure the members in return actually in the past have actually been really good from past experience. So that's going to conclude my tips for getting members on your server. Keep in mind that some of these may work better than others, but I will definitely say YouTube is a great way to do so. And of course, if you're interested in, of course, checking out our server, this is kind of where I would also recommend, if you're interested in, Discord tutorials, talking with people, or one-on-one support with your individual Discord server for growth, maybe coaching, things like that. Hop on the Discord server in the description. And of course, thank you very much for watching. And if you're subscribed, if you're into Discord tutorials and helping grow your server, and if not, I hope to see you around later. Thank you.